RBdigital offers a wide array of content for free using your Salem South Line District Library card. It has audiobooks, magazines, movies, and TV shows. To access RBdigital, go to the library's website, ssldl.info, and click on Catalogs. You can also install the app for your mobile device. The library has added audiobooks, TV shows, and movies to the collection, so if you've used RBdigital in the past for magazines, you may need to create a new account. From the mobile app, you would just click Register Now, and you'll select your country. So if you click on this tap and scroll bar, it'll give you a list of countries. So I selected USA, and then click the button to choose my state. I chose Michigan, and then I click Choose Library. If you start typing in Salem South Line District Library, you'll see that it comes up in the list. So you can select it there, and then you'll just click Create Account. From here, you'll enter your library card number, come up with a username, enter a password, type it a second time to verify it, and then enter your first name, your last name, your email address, and type it one more time. And then you'll need to click the box to agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy. From there, click Register. So, RBdigital is asking for permission to access photos, media, and files on my device. So I click Allow, and I'm in. As you can see, I haven't checked out anything yet, so I am going to rectify that right away. If you click in the upper left-hand corner, there are 3 horizontal bars for the menu. And if you click on that, you can view the various categories from audiobooks to magazines to entertainment and education. So let's start with audiobooks. So from that menu I was showing you, if you click on audiobooks, it will bring you to this page. You can browse under various categories, or if you want to search, you would click on the magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner. From there, it will bring up the search screen. You can change your search criteria, so if you click where it says keyword, it will give you the option to search by title, author, or narrator as well. For my purposes, I selected author. So I'll start typing in the name of the author I'm looking for, William Kent Kruger, and it starts auto-completing with these options, so I selected William Kent Kruger, and it brings me to this list of search results. As you can see, there are 14 titles that have come up in my search. So I'm going to scroll down. Right now I'm looking for Ordinary Grace, which is a book that my friend Karen, the Mystery Maven, has recommended. So I'm going to click on that title. From here I can see more information about the title. I can also listen to a preview by clicking on this little triangle. You can also decide to save it for later by adding it to your wish list, or if you want it right now, you would just click Check Out. So I'm clicking on Check Out, and now I have officially checked out the title, and I can click Play to begin. Once you've opened the audiobook, you have the control panel at the bottom. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. The play or pause button is in the middle, this triangle here. To the left of it, there is a circular arrow with a 30-second mark. That's if you would like to go back 30 seconds in your book. On the right, there is another arrow where you can move forward 30 seconds. And then on the far left, there is an arrow that allows you to go back 1 chapter. And on the far right, there's another arrow that brings you forward 1 chapter. There's also a progress bar at the bottom that you can slide to go to a specific spot in the chapter. Below that, there are some options. The first one is the playback speed on the far left. If you click on that, you can either slow down the speed of the audio or speed it up. There is also a chapter list, so you can go directly to a chapter. You can also see how long each of the chapters are. Following that, there's a bookmarks button where you can add a bookmark to a specific part of the book, or you can view the bookmarks that you've already saved. And last but not least, there is the sleep timer. So if you're like me and you like to listen to an audiobook before you go to bed, but you have a tendency to fall asleep while you're listening, you can set a timer so that it automatically turns off after, say, 15 minutes. Next, let's take a look at the magazines that RBdigital offers. Going back to the menu, I'll click on the Magazines button. RBdigital has a huge number of magazines. At the time of this recording, there are 3,661 titles, so chances are you'll find something that you want to read. You can browse through the various magazines that they have listed. You can also search. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner. So I started typing in the box American, and then it auto-completed theater. So I clicked on that title, and it brings me to the magazine. If you click on the cover image, you will see a little more information about the title. You can also view all of the back issues that they have available. So let's say you want to read something that was published in the past. You can scroll through the back issues of the magazine until you find the one you're looking for. In this case, I'm looking at the October 31st issue. I click on Check Out. RBdigital is checking out the magazine. It also gives you an option to automatically check out the next issue. So if there is a publication that you like to stay current on, you can do that. Just keep in mind that eventually your device may run out of space if you're constantly downloading all of the new issues. There's no limit to how many magazines you can check out, but each issue will take up a certain amount of space on your device, so keep that in mind. You may need to periodically delete some old stuff just to make room for the new stuff. So from here, I have my magazine checked out, and I can choose to read it now, or I can download a copy to read later. Once you've opened up the issue, you'll see that at the bottom of the page there are some navigation options. I've enlarged the menu here so you can see it a little bit better. So we've got the contents. You can view images of all of the pages of the magazine. There is also a format button that allows you to adjust the font. And then there is a text option where you can view article text, or you can view it as a full page image as it was published in the print edition. Looking at the contents, you can see a little thumbnail of each of the pages of the magazine. If I hit the format button, I can change how large the text size is, I can change the brightness, and I can also change the color scheme if you want something that might be easier on your eyes. Here's an illustration of the text version versus the PDF version. So if I selected PDF version, it would show me the page as it had been laid out in the actual print publication. If I chose the text option, it will format the articles for my screen and allow you to change the size of the text, etc. Next up, let's take a look at the movies and TV shows that RBdigital has to offer. On the menu, you'll find them under Entertainment and Education. I clicked on Entertainment because I know all three are listed there. And it shows me that we have Acorn TV, which has British TV and film. We also have the library collection of the great courses. And last but not least, we have Flix. So let's start with Acorn. I clicked on Acorn, and you can browse through some of the options that they have. Once you find the title that you're interested in, you would click on that, and Acorn will give you the option to check it out. So if I click on check out, RBdigital alerts me that I have unlimited access to Acorn for 7 days. When your 7 days are up, you can always go back to RBdigital and check out another pass. I click OK. The first time you use Acorn, you'll set up your account. So you'll enter your email address, create a password and confirm it, and then click Access Acorn TV. Locate the show or movie that you want to watch, and you can begin watching it right now. As you're watching, if you tap on the image, it will bring up the controls. I'll zoom in a little so you can see it better. There is the play or pause button on the far left. Next, you can adjust the volume. There is a progress bar that you can slide to jump to a different point in the show or movie. The CC button turns closed captions on or off. And then there's a full screen mode. If you click on that, the image will fill your entire screen. One of the really cool things with Acorn is that it's compatible with a lot of smart TVs and devices. So if you have the capability, you can stream directly to your television. Here I have set it up to work with my Roku. I just installed the Acorn channel and clicked login, and then entered my login information, and I can just stream to my heart's content. Let's take a look next at the great courses. So it's a similar setup where you get a 7-day pass. If you were to click check out, it will give you all these different categories of courses you can browse. If you find one that you like, you click check out. Down at the bottom here, this red button. And now I have unlimited access to the great courses for 7 days. With RBdigital, you can't set it up to stream to your television. but you can through our other service, Canopy, spelled Kanopy. So if you're interested in setting up your television to view the great courses, you can always do it through Canopy. I'm going to click OK. You can browse through the categories. You can also search for things. Here I found a really cool course on math and magic, so you can learn some card tricks. The interface is similar to Acorn TV. You can play or pause. It's this button in the middle. You can go back 10 seconds with this little arrow with the 10. You can also adjust the volume with this little loudspeaker. You can slide the progress bar to a different point in the video. You can turn on closed captions with this CC box. You can adjust the settings with the little gear, and you can switch to full screen mode by clicking on these arrows. You can also add something to your watch list to view it later. And last but not least, we have Flix. I'm going to click on check out. And once again, we've got our 7-day pass. I'll click on access, and it will have me set up a password for my Flix account. So I typed in a password and then clicked start watching. You'll come to the home screen here. If you click in the left corner, there are 3 horizontal bars again that allow you to access the menu. You can browse, you can search, you can adjust your account settings. So I'm going to click on search. Brings up a search bar here, and if I start typing in Chihuly, I know there's some really cool documentaries about Dale Chihuly, and here they are. I find the one I'm looking for, and if I click on it, it will show me that I can view the trailer, I could watch the movie, or I could save it to my list. Once you've started watching your movie, if you tap on the image, it will give you the controls. The play or pause button is in the lower left corner. The progress bar is in the middle. You can adjust settings, or you can hit the 4 arrows to switch to full screen mode. Flix is compatible with a variety of smart TVs and devices, just like Acorn TV. So if you install the appropriate app or channel on your device, you'll just go to watch.indieflix.com/activate, and you'll type in the code that's on your screen, and then it will link your account with your device, and you can stream directly to your television. Finally, let's take a look at the menu options in RBdigital. From the menu screen, looking down toward the bottom, you can view what you have checked out. You can also click on My Account. From My Account, you can view your wish list, your history, your profile, and the settings. I'm going to click on Settings. From the Settings menu, you can turn on Wi-Fi only. If you click on the button, it will turn red. That will make it so that you don't use any cellular data when you're downloading anything. You can also choose to auto-download titles. You can use a legacy player. You can switch to magazine reader mode and adjust other preferences as well. This has been a brief overview of RBdigital, offering audiobooks, television shows, movies, and magazines with your Salem South Lyon District Library card. Give it a try, and happy downloading!